Are you ready?
I know what you want. I know what you need. Don't try and hide it. It's time. It's back. Say it with me. IOWF. IOWF Universe. I said, are you ready? Handlers. Now, as far as I'm aware, Stella Steve was not supposed to be wrestling until next week, but he has passed me a note. So, let's just see what Stella... in fact, he's passed me a video message. What's Stella Steve got to say? Should we see what Stella Steve's got to say? Let's find out.
London. The best fucking city in the world. But you know what isn't the best? Having to wait fucking ages to have a match in this fucking wrestling company. So I thought, hang about, you wanna fuck around with the Stella man? You gonna fucking find out, mate. Benky the nonce. I was supposed to be having a scrap with you next week. But I can't wait any longer. Let's fucking have it tonight. Nah, actually, let's fucking have it right now. I'll see you outside, mate. Or should I say, in the ring. Oi, you! Cameraman! What the fuck are you looking at? You fucking want some?
Oh my God. Have we just seen an assault live on show? Stella Steve, he's gone absolutely mental on the cameraman. I can't believe it. But he's called out Binky the Canary. They were supposed to be wrestling next week. But he wants Binky now. And not only that, that match is going to be right now. World Championship. From St. Truden, he is 5'11", 266 pounds. He is Binky the Canary. Binky the Canary, of course, the mascot of St. Truden in Belgium. Yes, we did have some interesting submissions for this year's IOWF. Let me just lower that a bit. Binky the Canary has been called out. He wasn't supposed to be wrestling till next week. But he's decided he hasn't even had a chance to warm up against Stella Steve, who, let's be fair, has warmed up quite a lot against the cameraman. I'm sure we'll get an update on the cameraman's health later on in the show. But, yeah, Binky the Canary is in. And introducing second, he is from London, UK. He is 6'4", 340 pounds. He is, of course, the wife beater. Stella. Steve. If you could put Brexit and turn it into a person, it would be this man. And Stella Steve does not care who knows it. But one thing's for sure, Stella Steve put in a dominant performance in the first Battle Royale that qualified him for this match. Stella Steve making his way down to the ring, and he is not in a hurry. He's already warmed up. The Everlast vest stained with the beer that he loves, his favourite beer, Stella Artois, that he loves to drink. He is not... He's not afraid. He does not care how dirty he looks. He's just a big beast of a man who likes to fight and get drunk. And here we go. Who have you got? Get your bets in. Binky the Canary or Stella Steve? Binky, of course. Yeah. We know all about Binky. We know all about Steve, and it's time to get it on. Binky straight in with the chops. You love to see it. Stella Steve doesn't let that go on for too long, though. Grabs him round the back. Oh, look at that German release suplex over the top. Didn't even do it properly. He didn't care. And now he just lays into that already weird-shaped head of Binky. Now he's slamming the arms of Stella Steve off the mat. And now Binky gives him some back. Look at that. Binky getting his revenge straight away. Standing moonsault. But Stella Steve gets out the way. It's too early for fancy moves like that. Binky, though, with the reversal, arm drag takedown. Goes in off the ropes. Oh, enziguri off the ropes. You'll love to see it from Binky. He's not afraid to take to the air. Stella Steve firmly likes to stay on the ground. Again, the standard moonsault. This time, it hits the mark. Overhand punches from Binky. He spins him round. I think he was going for a flatliner, but... Stella Steve was able to stop that. Binky got him back, though, into a suplex position. Sit-out suplex. Michinoku driver, sort of. On the top rope, Binky. Leg drop off the top. Beautiful leg drop, that. Grabs around the back. Head scissors locked in on the ground. This is not what Stella Steve will be expecting this match to go like so far. Oh, bear hug locked in. Over the top. Belly to back suplex. I thought he was going for a bear hug. But the belly to back suplex. Sweep of the leg from Binky. He lifts up Stella Steve. Now, he's got him in a cross hold. Puts him on his shoulders and just bounces him off the top rope. Kick to the back. Stella Steve looking a bit perilous for Stella Steve now. He wanted to stay on his feet and use his strength. And Stella Steve busted open by the continued strikes to the face. The pin comes in. And it's already a 2 count on Stella Steve. Binky, so far the plan is going to plan. Beautiful release suplex over the top to his back. Kick to the face. Double knees to the chest. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, that must have been 2.8, 2.9. I think Binky's got this one sewn up. He's absolutely destroyed Stella Steve. Stella Steve, belly to back suplex there. Or Saito suplex. One of them stands on his chest. Went for the kick to the chest. Binky wasn't having any of it. Dragon screw. Takes him to the mat. Picks him back up again. Big right hand spins him round, but an elbow from... Oh, look at that. Just pure strength. Now Stella Steve starting to realise he doesn't need to mess around anymore. He came into this one hot. He was warmed up, but Binky had done his homework already. Kick to the back by Binky. Body splash. Binky, he picks him up. What's he going for? Off the ropes. Another enziguri off the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Stella Steve's gained a little bit of energy since the last pin. Binky the Canary, he hasn't hit a sig or a finisher. Goes to the top rope. What's he going for? Body splash off the top rope. He doesn't follow up with the pin. Another kick to the back. Smashes the arm of Stella Steve off the mat. Again, Binky is just absolutely destroying Stella Steve. Kick to the chest. A chop. What's he got him for? Chicken wing. The chicken royale got busted, is it? Oh no, it's the backbreaker. Chicken wing. Backbreaker. Lifts up Stella Steve. He knees to the chest. Oh, hang on, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Stella Slam! Stella Slam out of nowhere goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. The worry, though, for Binky is that was Steve's finisher. Sorry, that was his signature. And now the finisher could be coming out of nowhere. He lifts him up with a Spirit of 66 bomb. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Binky still in this. That was the finisher. The Spirit of 66 bomb by Stella Steve. And he has not been able to finish this one off. Lifts up Binky the Canary. The crowd chant fight forever. Discus punch. Stella Steve really loves just standing all over his opponents. Picks up Binky. Binky with a big clothesline. Takes him down. The comeback is on. Atomic drop. Double legs to the groin area. Drop kick to the chest. Binky's on his comeback. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. It's going to take a lot more damage on Stella Steve. He's already busted open, but he loves to fight. DDT right on the top of his head, and he cartwheels over. Puts him in a powerbomb position, lifts him up. Ball right into the buckles. Double leg drop to the groin again. Stella Steve in a sit-up position. Oh, headbutt to the groin now. Stella Steve. And again. Oh, get to the groin again. He's busting his balls all over the place. Oh my God. Stella Steve. He'll never be able to have kids again. After this. Leg drop to the leg. Off the ropes. Body splash off the ropes. Now he's got him in a headlock with the arm wrapped round as well. Will Stella Steve tap out? The headlock wrapped in. Stella Steve's trying to fight out. He's in trouble. Look at his legs kicking. He manages to just get enough to get his head out of the the grapple. Stella Steve with the reversal. Chop to the chest. What's he going for? Lifts him up onto his shoulders. Binky off the back. Chop block takes him down. Binky should have this one sewn up if he can hit one more finisher. Grabs hold of him. Irish whip into the buckle. Spear into the corner. Into a belly-to-back suplex. Goes for the pin. That's got to be it. 1, 2. How is Stella Steve still in this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That had to be it. Binky grabs hold of him. Irish whip onto the apron. What's he going for here? Over the top powerbomb onto the arena floor. Oh my days. Stella Steve can't take much more of this. Standard moonsault. But he's got to get him in the ring for the pin. This is not falls count anywhere. Stella Steve with the elbow. Oh, look at that. Belly to belly, suplex. There. Binky's trying to shake that belly to belly off. Stella Steve, where's he going? Where's Stella Steve going? Stella Steve. Little bit of mind games there. Look, Stella Steve's telling him, you get in. You haven't got me beat yet. And he does catch him as he gets in. Beautiful, beautiful move there. I wish I knew what that one was called. Binky, he's been caught now, and this could be where it goes wrong for Binky. Stella Steve with the mind games, bounces him off the top rope. Arm off the mat. Picks him up into a seated position, has the trap squeeze locked in. This is going to be a test of Binky's strength now. The trap squeeze locked in on Binky. But Stella Steve decides he's had enough. He's not going for a submission win, but he could be going for a finisher win. Here it comes. No, Binky fights out of the finisher attempt. Kicks him down. What's he going for? Oh, there it is. Double knees to the ribs. Lovely reversal there by Binky. That could have been the end. Goes for a kick to the face. Stella Steve almost with the reversal. Binky fights back. He's on the ropes. Hang on, what's he going for here? Throws him out the ring. Binky, what's going through his head? Binky's going for something here. Oh, double drop kick through the ropes. This match has been absolutely insane. Oh my days. And now he's just laying into Stella Steve on the outside. But again, there is no pins outside the ring. Binky is just destroying Stella Steve here. Lifts him up. What's he going for? Grabs hold of him. Headlock. Locked in. Into a suplex to Michinoku driver again. Binky's going into the ring. Is he going for the count-out win? Is he going for the count-out? No, he goes over the top. Oh my God! Sent on slingshot, sent on over the top rope. You have got to be kidding me. Binky's absolutely destroying Stella Steve here. I will be so surprised if Stella Steve is able to come away with the win in this one. Stella Steve gets back in the ring. He said he's not finished, but Binky's ready. He gets the crowd on his side as well. Gets in. Locked in onto his shoulders. Bounces him off the top rope. Binky could be in trouble unless lifts him up from the deadlift. Just launches him across the reeve. I think Stella Steve is starting to get annoyed here. He thought this one was going to be easy, but Binky has given him a hell of a performance. But it could be over because there goes the Stella Slam again. Now he waits for the finisher once again. Spirit of 66 bomb coming, and he does lift him up into the position. Spirit of 66 bomb. 1, 2, 2.9. It's still not over. I can't believe it. Binky just won't give up. Clothesline from Binky. I thought that was it. Lifts up Stella Steve into the position. Irish whip into the corner. Spear into the corner. He's going for it again. There it is. Belly to belly release suplex. 1, 2, 3. And he does deserve it. Binky the Canary picks up the win. Fantastic win by Binky. Stella Steve called him out. But Stella Steve maybe should have done his homework. He was too impatient against Stella Steve. Sorry, wanting Binky the Canary in the ring. But Binky the Canary was ready for him and picks up a big win to join the winners team. Stella Steve is in the losers team. Who would have thought it? Binky the Canary, wow, what a performance. You've got to give him credit. He did not know Stella Steve was going to call him out tonight, but he was brave. He got in there. He was called out, and he didn't chicken out. What a win by the Canary. You love to see it. And he dances for the crowd's approval. He beat the allegations, boys. I say that every time. He beat the allegations. The allegations. All right. Let's go. Who we got coming out first? Of course, we know that music. It's the Gravity Gods with a dominant win last time These are two big guys who are not afraid to go to the top rope. Believe me, these guys are not to be messed with. I actually have these guys winning the whole thing just because of the size of them and the fact that they can do high-flying moves. They've got it all. Did I look at Ian Moore's rope move? What do you mean? Predictions are up, so yeah, if you want to get your bets in, don't be afraid to bet low if you want to try and save your points for the community goal. The Gravity Gods are in. Placing the title match at stake here. And we know that music. It is, of course, Ryan Rocky Gray, Armit, the Ultimate Kebab Tosin. They are kebabs and alcohol. I almost said it the other way around. But kebabs and alcohol, the best friends. Who would have thought it? Guy on a stag do in Liverpool goes missing. He still hasn't been home. The wife doesn't even know he's doing this. And Armit Tosin, of course, happy to provide him with all the kebabs that he needs after his hangover. They are the best of friends. You could just say Armit Tosin only wants him for his money, but when he was trying to get his finisher last time, he carried on getting stuck when he jumped. If you PM me that clip, I'll have a look at it just in case it's a bugged move. And if it is, we can change it for something. Thanks for reminding me, though. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, definitely just, if you find it, just let me know. Here we go. It looks like Ryan Rocky Gray's had a few before this match. His eyes are red raw. Anyway, Bum Man and Boss Man. Camel clutch locked in already by a huge Ian Moore. But Armit Tosin's a big man himself, so he's not going to be messed with easily. Thank you, Callum. Thank you, Callum, mate. Tags in Ryan already. We're seeing the teamwork coming into play. Ryan Rocky Gray grabs him from behind, slams his head into the mat. Ian Moore comes back fighting now. Drags him to the corner. Kicks to the chest. Now, Ian Moore... This is what we mean. Ian Moore going to the top rope. That's why they're called the Gravity Gods. They defy gravity every single time they get in the ring. Irish whip off the ropes. Ryan Rocky Gray was able to dodge it, but not dodge that melee assault from Ian Moore. Twists the arm. Arm drag. Beautiful forearm by Ryan Rocky Gray. Elbow to the back. They will not be trying any grapple moves here because it's just too big of a man to lift into the air. Lovely forearm to the back by Ryan Gray. Now just working on cranking that neck of the big man. It should be a rope break, but yeah, he's not touching the rope, so that's probably why it hasn't give it. Ian Moore going for a big power move here. He lifts Ryan Gray up into the standard suplex. Oh, now he just goes for that disrespectful pin, and Ryan Gray was able to kick out at one. Forearm to the back by Ian Moore. Arm twist. Russian leg sweep. Very technical move, that, for such a big man. Ian Moore going to the top rope, but the hot tag was made. Armet's stuck. Armet is stuck, though. He needs to get round. Ian Moore decides he's going to get down anyway. And instead, Armit Tosin was just hiding behind Ryan Gray and was able to just sneak round him and take him down with the Lou Fez press. Discus punch takes down Ian Moore. What's he going for? A knee to the arm. He faked him out, yeah. Kicks to the chest. Lifts Ian Moore up. The boss man in the ring. Club and forearm to the back. Picks him up again. Big right hand to the face. And Ian Moore has not been able to tag Callius in, by the way. Wait a minute, what's Armit Tosin doing? Where's he gone? Armit Tosin is on the apron. I think he was thinking about going round and taking out Callius. But Yeah, Ian Moore needs to make a tag here to Callius because he is getting absolutely destroyed. Body splash by Ryan Raki. Ian Moore, though, it looks like he's just got a second wind. Jawbreaker goes over and finally makes the tag to the Cannonball, who comes in. Grabs hold of Ryan Gray. He's got him in a crossbody hold. Puts him onto his shoulders, bounces him off the top. And this is a fresh man in this match now, people. Ahmet and Ryan have been in. Callius is absolutely fresh to this. Elbows to the face, chops. Big elbow again, he's in the corner. What's he going for? Callius going for something here. Drop, single leg drop kick to the side of the head. Takes Ryan down. Goes for the pin. One. Kick out at one by Ryan Raki Gray. Ian Moore, that athleticism to dive over the top rope like that is incredible. They really are the gravity gods. Ryan now able to kick the chest. Crossbody splash. Just takes down Callius. Now the freshman Ahmet Tosin is in. Look at that super strength there. Just power slam down to the mat. Arm breaker. And now Ahmet already tagging in Ryan Gray. Ahmet with the quick tags here, but I'd give Ryan a bit of a break. He was on a bender last night and now he's... I believe Ryan Gray was going for a Kinshasa there, which I believe is one of his signatures, the spiced rum. And he didn't hit it because Callius was able to stop it. And that could be big in this match. The spiced rum did not hit it. Now Ian Moore is back in. Boy, you do not want a man like that body splashing you to the mat. Kick to the back. Another kick to the back. Ian Moore needs to take Ryan over to his own area, but Callius tagged in again. Kick to the back of Ryan Gray. And a double stomp to the chest. Ryan Gray says, no, you don't do any more of that to me. Dragon screw. Kick to the face by Callius, though. Ryan Gray straight back up. Beautiful athleticism. Onto his shoulders. Callius fights his way out. Fights out to the grapple. Backbreaker there. To Ryan Gray. Lifts him up. Ryan Gray in a headlock. And then just bashes his head off his knee there. Off Callius's knee. Tags in Ian. Ian Moore back in. They really are a menacing duo. You are right. I would not want to get in the ring with these. And I do think they are my pick to win the belts. I just can't see who's going to stop them. They've got everything in their locker. Unless there's an upset here tonight. Ryan Gray showing some technical skills there to exchange his position. Ian Moore looks like he's starting to slow down a little bit. Oh, he's missed with the Enziguri. He has missed with the Enziguri, and that could be costly. Now Ryan Gray takes control. Not for long. Ian Moore goes for a move in over the top. DDT! Spinning DDT there to take down Ryan Gray. Now Callius tagged in. Callius off the ropes. Beautiful flatliner to the ring floor there. Goes for the pin, but it's too close to Ahmet. Ahmet grappled immediately by Callius, though, who was angry. He was there. Wow, just brutal strength, just launching Ahmet over the top rope. But it did provide a distraction for Ryan momentarily. Not for long. Callius back in. Reversed out of it, though, Ryan. Body splash again from Ryan. Lifts up Callius. What's he going for here? Beautiful power slam again. Grabbing the legs for maximum power. Knee to the arm. Goes over to tag Ahmet in. I would get Ahmet in more. He's got to be fresher than Ryan Gray. Callius, he looks like he's starting to feel the pain a little bit here. Stomp to the arm there. Big chop to the side of the head. But Callius felt that one. Immediately hits back with a dragon screw. Tags in the big man. Ian Moore gets in. Ahmet goes for the grapple, but he's not quick enough. Now Ian Moore gets him on the ropes. Ahmet fighting his way back out. The boss man fired him back with some heavy blows, especially that one to the chest, and then a drop kick to take the big man down. Beautiful from Ahmet Tosun. Another arm breaker. He's trying to take them big tree trunks arms down. He tags in Ryan Gray again. Ahmet is he's a bit lazy, I'm going to be honest. He doesn't want to get his hands dirty too much. He knows he's got kebabs to make after this. Elbow to the back. Irish whip into the corner. Another Irish whip to the opposite corner. Ryan Gray. Big clothesline into the corner. Ryan Gray with the roll over the top. Blockbuster. Beautiful blockbuster there. Goes for the pin. 2. But it's broken up at 2 by Callius. Callius now, he's waiting for his opportunity to get a hold of Ryan. But Ryan's quick enough to react there. Release backdrop. Ryan's absolutely on fire here. Now bounces the head of Ian Moore off the mat. Ryan Rocky Gray. He's taking him over to the corner. Goes for the grab, but Ian Moore reverses out. Kick to the chest. Irish whip into the corner. Callius has taken a break. There it is. Callum, you did mention it. He's going for... I'm sorry, guys. His move's broke. It won't work because he's too big. Oh, dear. Okay, he's changed his mind now. Callius taking a break outside. Ian Moore is, he's having fun with Ryan Rocky Gray here. And Ryan Rocky Gray finally wakes up. Overhand punch to the back by Ryan Gray. Yeah, if they do lose this match because of that, I am sorry. I forgot to change it. But, I mean, this match is still open. As I say that, the hot tag is made to Callius. Ryan Rocky Gray was too busy taunting the crowd. And the hot tag was made to Callius Cabal. Too many C's. Oh, did you see Ryan Gray's leg on the rope there? I think he thought a pin was coming in. Ryan Gray straight back up. Spinning back fist. Beautiful spinning back fist. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Ahmet went over to stop Ian, but Ian didn't even bother getting in. It was the Graceland. The spinning... Are they saying backseat wrestling, the crowd? That's what it sounded like. Unless they're saying this is wrestling. I don't know. Beautiful from Ryan Gray. That's the Jailhouse Rock. He's absolutely destroying Callius. Drags him off the ropes. Pure strength from Ryan Gray, just lashing Callius. The Jailhouse Rock punches in the corner. Ahmet Tosun goes over. He wants the pin straight away. 1, 2, 3. And Ian Moore just stood there. Why? Ian, why? Why? Ian, why? What was he doing? Oh, I don't know. Ian decided he just had enough of this match. And kebabs and alcohol, they certainly weren't favourites to win this. He's miffed he couldn't pull off his move. I think he is. But kebabs and alcohol pulling off an upset victory here tonight. Yeah, I mean, I think because it was a tag match, and if it was a tornado tag match, I think it would have gone a bit better for the Gravity Gods. But because of the tag rules, it just seemed like Ryan Gray and Ahmet were keeping each other fresh more. And Ian Moore just didn't seem like he wanted to tag Callius in. Maybe there's more to that than meets the eye. I would definitely make a note of that, Kieran. Because Ian Moore just didn't seem like it just seemed like he lost motivation. But the first of the title contenders have been confirmed, and who would have called it? Kebabs and Alcohol are in the final, and we will find out who they will face next week. Wow. Crazy match. The boss man picking up the pin. There we go. Who's first? We know that music. Probably one of the men who's not most liked by the audience. He is from Abu Dhabi, UAE. 5'5", 163 pounds. He is Sheikh Matt Sultan. Sheikh Matt Sultan making his way to the ring. He is here on a quest from his homeland of the United Arab Emirates. He's always been bullied by his family for being small. He's got money, though, and money makes the world go round. He's paid for the best wrestling training, and now he's come to the IOWF to prove his family wrong, prove the world wrong. Resurrection for you, Golo. Okay, that's one vote. We usually do a cool poster for the pay-per-view as well, which we get Flame to make, but we'll see if he's up for doing it again. Who's second? We know that music. He is from the New York subway system, but he's a new man. He's 6'6", 269 pounds. He is James, the Hobo King, McBrokerson. I guess he's not the Hobo King anymore because, if you don't know his backstory, this guy found treasure in a deserted part of the New York subway system line, and he became one of the biggest traders in New York. Now he's balling, man. He's balling. Still hasn't cut that beard and hair, though. I guess that's part of his image. The Hobo King back for Season 2. Season 1 veteran he is. He's ready. Gets them wrists ready to go, so we can lock in another terminus. We'll end of the line. Who's next? From Denmark, but now residing in Sheffield. He is 6'4", 250 pounds. Is Sergeant Big Schlong Classify. And yes, you're not allowed to put ass as a name. Even though they really had a wrestler called Ass Man in WWE. But yes, you can't put ass on the nameplate. Yeah. But taken after his hero, Macho Man Randy Savage, Sergeant Big Schlong here from Denmark. He's ready to go. Gotta say, one of the most colourful attires we've got on the roster. He's got some cool music as well. I think it's Land of Hope and Glory. And introducing last, he is from Beijing, China, but originally resided in Ireland. He is 5'8", 203 pounds. Hello, Super Patrick. Welcome to the stream. It's Paddy Soprano. Of course, the big gangster from China. He is here. He's had dealings with the triads, but he's decided he fancies himself a bit of a wrestler, a bit of a scrapper. Loves a good fight. He loves a fight. He does. Now he comes over here. Adam Pacitti is now following. If it's the real Adam Pacitti, I will be I'll be actually quite flattered if it is, because I know who Adam Pacitti is. I do watch some of the What Culture stuff and that on YouTube. But thank you, Brookie. Enjoy. Alfie, thank you for the follow as well, friend. Super Patrick, thank you for the follow. We've got Paddy Soprano in now. Let's see. We've got a fatal four-way for the European title qualifier. Who's getting into that six-man match at the pay-per-view in 2 weeks? Let's see. Paddy Soprano and James McBrokerson are locking up on the right-hand side. We've got Sergeant Classify already on the mat to Matt Sultan, who, for a small man, he's certainly doing the business over against Sergeant Classify over there. James McBrokerson now does have Paddy Soprano on the mat. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT there by Matt Sultan. He's been trained by some of the best wrestlers of high flying in the world. That's what that money pays for from the United Arab Emirates. And he is he's doing the business here. He's quickly turned the tables though, Sergeant Classify. Now, the referee doesn't know which way to look at the moment, but he's got his eyes firmly fixed on James McBrokerson, who is just destroying Paddy Soprano here. He's a bigger man physically. Picks him up off the mat. Big right hands. Now, Sergeant Classify decides he wants to get involved in that little freeway. He's dealt with Matt Sultan, who's taking a break on the left. Snake eyes off the top turnbuckle there by Sergeant Classify. Now, goes for an Irish whip. Paddy Soprano fights his way out. McBrokerson decides he wants a little piece of Matt Sultan on the outside. But Matt Sultan wants to get away from him as quickly as possible. And he needs to keep his eye on the ball here because, yeah, no showing off to the crowd when James McBrokerson is around. The Hobo King will not give you a minute. Beautiful power slam by Sergeant Classify. Elbow drop to the chest of Paddy Soprano. Goes for a pin attempt early in this. Very quick reactions there from James McBrokerson. You've got to credit that. A lot of these four-way matches, the AI, speaking out of character, don't tend to do well in breaking up pins, but he was so quick then to break that up. You've got to love it. Sergeant Classify is taking a moment while McBrokerson is down to get some taunts in on the crowd. Now he goes out to join McBrokerson on the outside, who quickly Irish whips him into the barricade. His head hit that quite hard there. Puts him onto his shoulders. Lovely DDT to the arena floor by Sergeant Classify. In the ring, the two smaller men, and this is probably a better match for Matt Sultan to go after the smaller man, Paddy Soprano. Classify says, oh, correct to the crowd. I'm guessing that's some sort of iOS joke. I'll let you have that one. Stomp to the arm by Matt Sultan, who's very quickly dominating the Paddy Soprano. McBrokerson just brutalising Sergeant Classify on the near side here. Kick to the chest. Now melee strikes. Classify has got him leaning on the barricade. Decides to leave him there. Sergeant Classify wanted to get away as quickly as he could from McBrokerson, and I don't blame him, because now he goes after the smaller man again. But let's not take away from Matt Sultan's speed. Goes to Irish whip him out the ring, and instead he just takes a tumble to the floor because James McBrokerson was getting in on the other side. McBrokerson with a gut wrench suplex there. Paddy Soprano back in. The strong style striker is he's not had his best match so far, it has to be said. Sheikh Matt Sultan did not want Paddy Soprano going on Sergeant Classify's shoulders, it has to be said. And he's just raking the eyes. The referee can't see it. The referee was not in a good position there to see that. He was just raking the eyes of Paddy Soprano. Elbow drop to the leg. Now James McBrokerson has decided he wants a piece of Matt Sultan instead now. You've got to imagine the smaller man is at a disadvantage here, but I would not count out Matt Sultan. He's a sneaky competitor. He's got a brain. He says, no. Matt Sultan has taken a moment. He's saying, come on, who wants it? He wasn't really prepared, though, for Paddy Soprano to come over to him. Lifts him onto his shoulders. Irish whip off the top rope. Now Paddy Soprano gets a rare moment to get some melee offense in. He is a striker, but a sweep of the leg by Matt Sultan. Beautiful handstand leg drop there by Matt Sultan. I believe that was the Arabian Nights. Blow off the top turnbuckle. McBrokerson just said, no, you are not going for a finisher there, mate. He was going for his finisher, but he's been hit off the top turnbuckle. Atomic drop to James McBrokerson. Sergeant Classify in the meantime has just got a power move in. 1, 2, 3, and he steals the win in the ring. Sergeant Classify must have hit a finisher, and I did not notice it because I was too busy looking at what was going on the inside. But Sergeant Classify stealing the win. Matt Sultan was going to go for the oil splash. He hit he hit the Arabian Nights handstand leg drop, but he was going for the oil splash, and James McBrokerson just hit him off the top rope. And now it looks like we are really in the era of the big schlong, because Sergeant Classify snuck in there with a victory. Can we get Sergeant Classify drug tested? Well, IOWF does let people get away with some things. Let's go. Triple threat, second place qualifiers. Who we got first? From Cape Town, South Africa. Weighing height 5'6". Weighing 130 pounds. It is, of course, Daddy Quaig, the black unicorn, on the way to the ring. Oh, Callum. Then no more IOWF. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. They need to watch you more then, don't they, mate? They certainly do. I mean, I can't make people watch, but I am always very grateful to the people who come each and every week. Doesn't matter whether the wrestler's on or not. It's, I respect that. They're the real ones, as DJ Khaled would say. I don't know whether he does say that, but yeah. Let's just go there. Daddy Quaig is ready. Who we got next? From Lisbon, Portugal. He is 6'2", 287 pounds. He is the Angel. Overtaker. The Angel Overtaker. You do not want to see this man stumble into the ring, because he had a very impressive performance in the Battle Royale and was very unlucky, really, not to win it. But he's ready. Big fan of his boyhood idol, who I can't name because he wrestles for a rival company. But yeah, that was his childhood hero. And he was spared the opportunity to join that rival company. So the IOWF snapped him up instead. We let everyone do gimmick infringements in this company. Don't you worry about it. And lastly, from Death Valley, USA, he is 5'4", 551 pounds. He is Bartholomew, the Midget Musketeer Smith. And yeah, this is a dirty man. He drives trucks all day, up and down the roads in the Arizona, Death Valley. But he's a nasty, hard piece of work. You do not want to mess with him. Okay. Here we go. The Angel Overtaker, the Midget Musketeer, and Daddy Quaig. Second place teams, second place finishers in the Battle Royales. Just battling for some notice. Just saying to management, take notice of us. We want our reward. What have you got promised for us? Tight lips over at the IOWF management stall. The anonymous general manager has not been keen to reveal. Lovely running power slam there by the Overtaker. Cross body splash takes down Daddy Quaig. Lifts him up off the mat. From behind, he's got a double underhook locked in. Chicken wings, sorry, I should say. But Daddy Quaig was able to fight his way out of it. The Angel Overtaker went for the Enziguri, and instead he missed it and was hit with a body splash off the ropes for his troubles. Now the Midget Musketeer getting involved. Into a powerbomb position. Double underhook locked in. Into a powerbomb. Goes for the pin. 1. Kicked out at 1. I don't even think Overtaker was able to get that block in. Drags him over to the ropes. Overtaker. Just big right hands. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Midget Musketeer playing possum. And then he caught Daddy Quaig sleeping. He caught him sleeping. Double underhook. Over the top. Beautiful. Now just brutal punches to the face. Overtaker's going to take a moment to get his taunt in. The Midget Musketeer's having none of that. Big slap to the chest, and that was enough to take the big man down. Look at the size of them thighs, just pushing the face of Overtaker into that turnbuckle pad. Goes for the pin off that, but Daddy Quaig was awake and ready. Needs more ring awareness there to get a pin in at the right moment. Headlock locked in into a suplex position, but Daddy Quaig slips out of it. Goes for a German. Wow, how the hell has Daddy Quaig been able to hit that? Beautiful there from Daddy Quaig. You've got to love that. Double knees. Into a moonsault again with the double knees. Arm breaker. Locked in. And just does the damage. Goes to the top rope moonsault. But he misses it. Overtaker was up on his feet. And now Daddy Quaig just laps it off. He just felt none of that. Tells Overtaker to come over to him. But he was waiting for him. Overtaker grabs the leg and says, no, you don't. Spins him round. But he wasn't quick enough to react. Double team here from the Overtaker. And oh, beautiful double team by the Midget Musketeer and Overtaker. And Daddy Quaig's forced to roll out after that. He's took too much damage. Slams him off the turnbuckle there. Elbow by the Overtaker. Now lifts up the Midget Musketeer into the air with a choke bomb. Beautiful. Kick up the legs by the Midget Musketeer to Overtaker. Now with the deadlift. German suplex. Lifts him up again with a gut wrench hold. Back. Another gut wrench. He won't let go of him. Grapple locked in by Daddy Quaig, but Midget Musketeer, he's on fire. He wants to do a few more grapple moves here. Lifts him onto his shoulders. What's he going for here? Beautiful by the Midget Musketeer. A gut wrench held in again. Launches the Overtaker to the mat, and he's going to have to go out. The Midget Musketeer loves these gut wrench holds, but this time Daddy Quaig was playing possum. Off the ropes. Body splash off the middle rope. 1. I think that was the unicorn splash by Daddy Quaig. What's he going for here? Drop kick to the back. Goes to the top rope. He could be going for the raindrop. The raindrop about to be hit. No, body splash again. A unicorn splash. But the Overtaker was ready to break it up. Oh, look at that. Neck breaker. Jumping neck breaker from the back. Takes over the Overtaker to the turnbuckle in the corner. Goes for the kick, but the Overtaker grabs the leg. Clothesline just takes him down. Daddy Quaig back to his feet quickly, though. Daddy Quaig's going for something here. He just choked him out there and just pushed him to the floor. He walked right into the Midget Musketeer, who just launches him out the ring with pure strength. The Overtaker was waiting for him, though. Backbreaker off the ropes with a leg drop. 2, the Midget Musketeer. Daddy Quaig's back in, though. Punches to the face of the Midget Musketeer by Overtaker, who catches Daddy Quaig unaware, and he's about to hit the throat slam. The throat slam has been hit. That could be it already. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. There. That must have been close. The throat slam from the Overtaker. He spins him round, and he's got a Indian vice grip locked in on the head of Daddy Quaig, and he must have knocked him out there with that. He's walked into a move from the Midget Musketeer, though, who picks him up into a powerbomb position and just launches him out the ring. He dives out to follow him, lifts him up, Irish whip into the ring, follows him back in. Daddy Quaig's back on his feet, though. He wasn't quick enough. Goes behind him. German suplex. It could be time for the Midget Marauder. That is the Midget Marauder in play. The 3 German suplexes. That's the signature hit. But he's not going to have time to hit the finisher because Daddy Quaig gets in and wants to hit something of his own. What's he going for? Lifts him onto his shoulders. Oh my God, what's he going for? F5! Hit by Daddy Quaig, goes for the pin. But Angel Overtaker was quickly on his feet to break it up. Goes behind. Oh, look at that Omega Driver! 1, 2, 4. How was he kicked out of the Omega Driver? Are you kidding me? That is a devastating move. Daddy Quaig breaks out of it. He's no-sold the Omega Driver. Off the ropes, they run into each other. They lock up again. From the back. Beautiful move there by Daddy Quaig to take down the Overtaker to the mat. Daddy Quaig just loves that move, choking people out. Goes for the arm breaker again on Midget Marauder. Goes to the top rope, moonsault off the top rope. Springboard moonsault, and now this could be over. He's going for it. It's the raindrop. Raindrop hit. Come on, Angel Overtaker, you've got to get in quickly. And he didn't get it in time. Daddy Quaig able to sneak the victory with the raindrop. I really did think that Omega Driver was going to win it, but the Overtaker just wasn't up in time to break up the pin. It was so close. But the raindrop from Daddy Quaig finishing the Midget Marauder off in this match. There it was, the Omega Driver. 1, 2. Oh, did you see how close that was? Daddy Quaig with the win. I'm not sure how many people would have won on that. But Daddy Quaig goes to that European 6... Sorry, no, he doesn't. This is the second place, guys. Daddy Quaig with the win. Have you ever seen a more despicable sight as that? Well, Big Daddy Quaig picking up the win there for the second place, guys. He's proved a point there. Good evening, everyone. I'm IOWF spokesman Andy Stooge, and I'm joined by a panel of refereeing experts. I'm also joined by the general manager of IOWF to my left. Would you like to take a seat, sir?
I prefer to stand.
No No problem, sir. Let's get our findings underway. After examining the incidents that have been raised to us by Mr. Van Dyck and Mr. Zerotel, I don't think we should assume Zerotel's gender. Anyway, as I was saying, we have now come to a decision on both of these incidents, and our findings will now be explained in a completely open and honest way. Roll the footage, please. Firstly, here is the footage in normal speed. At first glance, although it may appear that an arm of Van Dyck can be seen holding the ropes, if we just take a moment to have a look at the moment that Callias Cabal hits his aerial move. Right there, you will see that a cloud of dust built up from Callias Cabal's impact obscures the referee's vision, but not only that, creates a mirage image that actually Van Dyck was holding on to the rope when he actually wasn't. Therefore, in this particular circumstance, we absolutely cannot reverse the decision, and the referee's decision stands. Now, let's take a look at our second incident. We'll watch this in normal time to start with. Now, let's take a look at this again, but we're going to stop it in a second. Right there. As you can see, the referee has clearly been distracted by something that's out of shot past Zerotel and Pinhead Larry, where a pin is taking place. But if we look closer to the left-hand side of the screen, you will see exactly what the distraction is. It appears that at this moment, a member of the IOWF universe has jumped the guardrail and is on top of it and is aggressively gesturing towards the cameraman and the referee in question, which is of course going to distract our, very well-trained official. And yeah, this appears to have been why the referee has missed the pin. However, referees do have to consider the safety of the talent in the ring. And so in this circumstance, the referee was correct not to count the pin, as he would be making sure that the spectator in question did not bring any danger to the competitors. And just very quickly, on a unrelated note to these two previously examined incidents, we are going to issue an official warning to Pretty Boy Paul for his disgraceful actions towards the referee in his last man standing match versus Theme Park Express. Let this be a lesson and a final warning to any other competitors. Do not assault the referee or there will be consequences. Final warning for Pretty Boy Paul. That concludes our findings on these incidents. At this time, there will be no further questions. However, Mr. Shin would like to let you know that his door is always open. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. So, interesting findings there from the panel. I think it's clear to see how they've came to them decisions. I don't think many people can complain about the decisions that have been made there. So, yeah, it looks like there will be no action taken against the referees in question. But an official warning given to Pretty Boy Paul. So he's going to have to watch himself because, yeah, if he steps out of line one more time, I can see a suspension on the horizon. Introducing first. Thank you, Sean, man. It's from Politown Canto. He is 6'2", 242 pounds. It's Ash Ketchum. Who would have thought we'd get a real-life Pokemon character in the IOWF? But Ash is here, and he's ready. Rumours have been circling that Ash is not alone. That's all I'm going to say at this time. He's been seen with somebody backstage who's not a member of the IOWF roster. So I wonder who that could be. I'm sure we'll find out at some point in the coming weeks. But Ash Ketchum tonight is on his own. And, yeah. Just in time for the last two matches, Sean. You just missed the press conference as well about the refereeing decisions. But, yeah, I'm sure you'll re-see it on the VOD anyway once we're done. Ash Ketchum first in for this European four-way. And you know who that is coming next. From Caracas, Venezuela. He is 5'11", 261 pounds. Fear the Reaper. It is James Navas. James Navas, fairly successful in the last season of IOWF. He came close a few times to winning the European title. But he had the only member of the roster to have a singles win over Luther Majors. So he's always going to have that. Luther Majors, of course, the former IOWF champion, who's still missing. Nobody knows what happened after him. What happened to him after season 1. Who knows if he's still out there. James Navas looks ready. It's been good. We had another raid from the same guys last time, and he brought along some guys who followed again. So I'll be very thankful to him actually for that. You know, I'm slowly making my way towards 500 followers, which would be, you know, a big milestone really. Considering, you know, when I started doing this stuff, didn't really, you know, I guess I wasn't really taking it seriously, and in some ways I still aren't, but I'm just having fun. That's the main thing. It's just fun to me, you know. But James Navas, his long entrance. He's enjoying the. He creates like an atmosphere in the arena with the crowd and the opposition wrestlers. They know they're going to be in for a fight. And introducing Fed. He's from Liverpool, UK. 6'6". It's the Roadman. 286 pounds. It's purple. Aki! 19 months, yeah, there's something like that. I'm not even sure if you can find out when you first started streaming, because your streams obviously get deleted over time, don't they? Aki just wants someone to feel his 8-pack, I think. Purple Aki strolling his way to the ring. He's got his Roadman Mac on. Sorry, his Parker. Don't know where his carrier bag is. Unfortunately, you can't have them coming to the ring with items like you could in the old SmackDown games. You know, there's a lot of things in them SmackDown games that were so good, and WWE have just never added them to the games. Like, how easy would it be to just let you give them an item to go to the ring with, even if they don't use it in the match? They spend too much time, I think, on realism. There we go. And lastly, from Hanoi, Vietnam, he is 7 foot, 238 pounds. It is, of course, Violent Vince Wang. One of the few allowed an item on the way to the ring, yeah, because certain ones do. You just don't get a choice of what it is. It's only whatever the entrance is, if that makes sense. Violent Vince Wang, the crab hybrid, has got a very interesting backstory. We won't go too much into it, but all the backstories are on the Discord. If you click the link under the stream to get in the Discord, you can read all the backstories. I think it's soon, Sean. But they kept delaying it because they wanted to keep adding, you know, people to the roster, I think. That's the last I heard. There's also another game coming out called The Wrestling Code. Has anyone heard of that? That sounds fucking cool. It's called The Wrestling Code. Look it up if you haven't heard of it. Here we go. 4-way to find the last place. The last place in the European title match on the pay-per-view in 2 weeks. Codebreaker hit already by Vince Wang. He's looking to finish this early. Meanwhile, Ash has got the squat man on the floor. Purple Aki. Big clothesline now teaches Ash a lesson. Oh, and then he just stomps on him. The squat bomb. He's already hit the squat bomb already. Are you kidding me? It's got like... It's supposed to be like... Yeah, it's supposed to be like a game that they are... I think they crowdfunded it. But it's got like... It's going to have certain wrestlers in it with names, I think. But it looked cool. It looked cool. Stomps to the head of Violent Vince Wang. Look at that. Just disrespecting the crab, and I'm not surprised. He came to the ring with a damn chainsaw. So I think I'd be kicking him in the head too. Look at these moves from Ash. Beautiful spinning heel kick. Now Purple Aki hoists the crab onto his shoulders, but he took too long. He couldn't decide what corner he wanted to go to. Atomic drop by the Reaper. Irish whip into the corner by Ash. Chop to the chest. Ash just wants to stop him there. Beautiful neck breaker from the back there. Don't know what Impact Wrestling wedding was better, Bully Ray versus Brooke Hogan or Ray versus ODBs. I do know some of them. I do remember the good old Impact days. Old dirty bastard. He's hoisted Papalaki onto the shoulders. Vince Wang. Ash Ketchum's out the ring. James Navas follows him out. Kurt Angle's in it, yeah. I know there was a few big names in it. Kick to the back by Papalaki to Violent Vince Wang. And what a clash that would be. Meanwhile, James Navas has Ash Ketchum on his shoulders and just launches him head first into the post. He just kick to the leg. Meanwhile, in the ring, absolute chaos has happened. I've seen the ropes going like crazy. Lifts him up. I think he's going for the squat me suplex, but he didn't hit it, and instead it's reversed into a German suplex. Violent Vince Wang. Kick to the back. James Navas with Ash on the outside. What's he going for? Headlock. Ash is busted open there. Just off one punch by the Reaper. The Reaper from Caracas. He's busted Ash open already. Ash has decided he's got a bit of red mist though now. Takes control. But look at that from Papalaki to the back of the Crab. The Crab just kicks him in the ribs. Look at this gangly monster of a man. He's crazy. He's just stomping the hell out of the big man. EU4. Well, I mean, the EU engine's, reliable. It'll be modded to hell as well. Look at that. Step up enziguri from the Violent Vince Wang. Kicks to the face. Spinning moonsault. You love to see it. Kick to the back by Violent Vince Wang. Ash Ketchum just decides he's going to throw James Navas as far away from him as he can. And decides he wants a little bit of double team action with the Crab Man. And then quickly turns on him. Ash Ketchum, supposed to be a good guy, but he's I've seen some heelish actions from this guy tonight. Now the Crab Man's back in the ring. Spinning taunt there, telling Papalaki, you better get back in. He doesn't grab him quick enough. Papalaki goes for it. I think he's going for the squat me suplex. The squat me suplex in action. There he goes. He's squatting him into the suplex signature hit. Papalaki goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Not enough damage done to the Crab Man. Picks him up. He will have a finisher stored. Takes him over to the corner. Going for something. I think I know what he's going for. Drags him to the corner. And the guys outside the ring are going to have to be aware, because he's going to hit it. The squat bomb from the corner. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. James Navas was aware. He was very aware, and he had to be. I think that was the 3 count. I think Papalaki was about to hit the 3 count there. The squat me bomb. That's the first time I've actually seen them go in and break it up instead of playing silly buggers on the outside. Frankensteiner from Violent Vince Wang. Was that? I thought that was a low blow then by James Navas. It looked like it. Takes Papalaki to the corner. Just launches him across the ring. All 4 men back in the ring now. Hurricane Rana from Violent Vince Wang. Oh, look at that. Spanish fly by Violent Vince Wang. I think he was going for a finisher, but he's been stopped by Ash Ketchum. And there you have it. James Navas tried to lift Papalaki up, and Papalaki was too heavy for him. Now Papalaki has took control, but Violent Vince Wang recognises this. Papalaki, where's he going? He's taken Vince Wang to the corner, just slams his back into the turnbuckles, stomps to the arms. James Navas has hit the Death and Taxes stunner out of nowhere. 1, 2. That could have been a free count. Death and Tax's stunner from nowhere. He went for the choke fear, the Reaper choke slam. But Vince Wang reversed it. Code breaker in the middle of the ring. The Razor Claw. Now he was going for the springboard European uppercut. The pincer maneuver. But he's had it cancelled by Ash Ketchum. He was going for the finisher. Meanwhile, in the ring, Perpolaki has got a vice grip locked in. And James Navas is in trouble here. Just dragging him around the floor by his legs. Kick to the back. Meanwhile, outside the ring, there it is, the squat bomb again. James Navas could be in trouble. Here come the melee strikes from the big Perpolaki. Clothesline takes him down. He lifts up James Navas. Forearm to the head. Lifts him up into a crossbody hold. Bounces him off the top rope. Meanwhile, Ash and Violent Vince Wang. Another squat bomb. He's just brutal punches to the face of James Navas. Knee to the face. James Navas needs to do something here. He needs to wake up. Violent Vince Wang is too busy destroying the hell out of Ash Ketchum on the outside. Knee to the face again. Perpolaki's going to have a finisher ready, and he does. There's a finisher coming. He grabs hold of him. He's going for it. He was going for the Terror of Toxteth, but it's reversed by James Navas. The Terror of Toxteth was about to be hit. But James Navas reversed it, and that was a big reversal. Kick to the arms of Perpolaki. Now James Navas is in control. That's right. That's right. That was a big moment on the outside. There's a camel clutch locked in on Violent Vince Wang. How the hell has Ash Ketchum got that big guy in a crossbody? Sorry, a camel clutch. Bounces him off the top rope, James Navas. Goes to a stomp on the leg. Look at that. Just brutal stomps to the hand of the big man. What's he going for now? Stomps to the arm. The hand again. He's just trying to build up that finisher. He's trying to break the hand here of Perpolaki. He wants to stop him doing any sort of finishers. But Perpolaki has made him pay. He was playing possum. He's gone for the reversal. German suplex right on the top of his neck there. Ash has finished with Violent Vince Wang. Or has he? He decides to go back out. But if I was him, I'd stay in the ring because there's a pin coming soon. Ash and Vince, I have not stopped fighting. Meanwhile, James Navas, he's just brutally going at the hands of... hold on. He could be going... I think Vince Wang was thinking about the pincer maneuver there. But he decided he's going to save it. Now he's gone for a piece of James Navas. Goes to the outside. What's he going for here? He's building up to something. Meanwhile, Perpolaki is taking advantage of the situation with the beats of the bodhrán on the apron there. And you know Vince Wang is waiting to get a piece of Perpolaki. Went for the enziguri, but Perpolaki dodged it. Grabs him in a hold. I think he's going for the squat me suplex, is he? He's going for the squat me suplex on Violent Vince Wang. Meanwhile, Ash decides he wants a piece of the Reaper on the outside. Goes for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5. It wasn't even 2.9. But a finisher has been stored up by Perpolaki. Will he hit it this time? No! He tried to go for the Terror of Toxteth again and missed it. Are you kidding me? He's missed 2 Terror of Toxteths. Grabs Ash from behind. He's got him in a vice, but it's been broken up by Vince Wang. Instead, he lifts Ash up. Vince Wang, what's he doing? Poison mist! Poison mist to the Reaper! I can't believe it! Poison mist to the Reaper! Oh, 2.9! Vince Wang with the poison mist! We have not seen that deployed in IOWF, but the referee didn't see it, and he's missed. Oh, he's missed with the pincer maneuver. What was he doing? Kicks him in the back. What's he going for? Oh, there it is. Victory roll. Code Red has been hit by Vince Wang, but there's a pin in the ring. Vince Wang breaks it up. This one's going the distance. Beautiful neck breaker from the back there. Vince Wang no-sells it. Kick to the chest by Ash. All four men in the ring. James Navas is back on his feet from the green mist. Vince Wang, what's he going for? He's telling him to get up. It could be the pincer maneuver, but he misses again. That must be another bugged move, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to make a note of this. Can you make a note of Ian Moore's move and Vince Wang's move, please, Kieran? Because I might have to change them. Because he's missed two pincer maneuvers now. And there it is, the Death and Taxes stunner. I think that's going to be the win, guys. No! I thought that was it. The Death and Taxes stunner from James Navas. Now he's got him in a camel clutch. Ash Ketchum breaks it up. How did he kick out of the Death and Taxes stunner? Are you kidding me? Chop to the chest. Ash Ketchum's ready to have a piece of whoever comes next. Vince Wang makes his way back in the ring. They're both teaming up on Perpolaki. Perpolaki with he's got a headlock in. Jesus Christ, grab somebody, guys. You're looking all over the place. Off springboard. Oh, beautiful springboard. Enziguri picks up Ash Ketchum. Where's he going with him? Perpolaki's in the way. Jump block takes him down. What is going on here? This has been the most insane fatal four-way of them all so far. Ash Ketchum takes him to the corner. He could be going for something. Broken up by... I think he was going for the gotta KO them all, Ash Ketchum. But Perpolaki just keeps getting in the way. Vince is bleeding hard. I mean, you can't really tell that much because of the red colour. Perpolaki's out the ring. And you've got to say, at this stage, late in the match, this could be dangerous to go outside the ring because a pin could happen at any moment. Raking the eyes on the outside while the referee's attention is distracted by James Navas. He does not care. Ash Ketchum takes over Vince Wang to the corner. He bounces his head off the turnbuckle. What's Ash going for here? Oh, look at that. Brutal use of the ropes. Grabs him again. Irish whip into the corner. He could be going for the gotta KO them all. He grabs hold of him. But Vince fights his way out. Oh, he was going for the Rey Mysterio move. Instead, goes to the top rope. What does he go for? Vince Wang has reversed it into a huge sit-out powerbomb. He's got to go for the pin. But he doesn't. He lets Ash have an opportunity to reverse. Beautiful Uranagi on the outside. Hang on, what's Ash going for here? Oh my God, how has he done that? Storm Zero on the inside of the ring. 1, 2. What was Perpolaki doing? Are you kidding me? Perpolaki, you had a chance to break it up. But he didn't. He got in. And the Storm Zero on the inside by Ash. The Pikachu pile driver, sorry. The Pikachu pile driver. And Ash Ketchum has won. The smallest man in the match, can you believe it? Pikachu pile driver in the ring. He's done it. He really has caught them all, and now he's going to go all the way in IOWF because he's booked his place in that European title 6-man. That's a lot of work still left to do, but you've got to be in it to win it. And that's exactly what Ash Ketchum has done. Here we go. Introducing first, from McAllen, Texas, USA, he is 6'1", 400 pounds. He is Ham Borgar. Disgusting, probably one of the most disgusting one of our wrestlers. Hamburger mutant. He's got lettuce and onions growing out of his head. You can see the cheese, the bacon wrapped around his head, his face. His body completely turned into a burger bun. And you can just about see the meat in the middle. And somehow this thing walks, talks, but most importantly, it fights. But one thing's for certain, this next guy, if you can even call him that, does not shy away from the fight. From the Mariana Trench, he is 6'6", 390 pounds. He is Dagon. Dagon with an absolutely impressive Battle Royal display. One of the only competitors in that evening of matches who actually used a special move to throw someone over the top rope. I don't think anybody else did it till the second stream, but he was just dominant, picking up a huge wrestler and throwing him over the top. I can't remember. I think it was Midget Musketeer, potentially. But yes, that stare says it all. This monster from the abyss, this otherworldly being, this eldritch being is here in the IOWF to fight, to win, to dominate. But does he have his work cut out with the Hamburger Mutant? We're going to find out right now because it is our 2 out of 3 falls, no DQ, main event. Let's get it on. They go in for the grapple. Dagon is in with the melee strikes quickly into a DDT. Great start from Dagon, who's got the Hamburger Mutant on the ground. Seeds flying everywhere out of that disgusting form. Knee to the chest. Dagon's ready. He's ready. He's got his guard up. But you can't guard from that. The melee strikes, the chops coming in. Knee to the face. And then an elbow to the chest for good measure. He picks Dagon up from the mat. Jawbreaker. Knee by Dagon, punches to the chest, goes in for a grapple. Irish whip to the apron, grabs hold of him, goes to the apron. What's he going for here? Lifts him up, huge backdrop to the apron, and that's gotta hurt. Do you think this mutant can even feel pain? Beautiful arm breaker there on the outside. And Dagon, this is where he's at his best, when he can just inflict punishment on the outside, on that hard floor. Picks up the mutant. The mutant reverses with a knee to the chest. Irish whip into the ring. Now, Ham Borgar, where's he going? Goes to the apron. I thought for a moment he was going for a weapon there, but he decided otherwise, and Dagon just says, "I'm not done with you on the outside." Goes to the outside for more fun, as he would put it. Just trying to just bring down them giant bun legs of the Hamburger Mutant. Atomic drop there. That's got to hurt the Eldritch one. Another one, the deep one, the Eldritch one, whatever you want to call them. Taking some serious damage here. Double underhook in. And then a double underhook suplex. Over the top. Ham Borgar gets back into the ring, and he tells him, "You get back in here! You get back in! I'm not done with you yet!" Dagon gets in. He tried to block the grapple attempt, but Ham Borgar is able to reverse it. Bounces him off the top rope. Yeah, it's weird. The countouts are on, but no DQ. That's probably where something I've messed up on, but there's no DQ. That's one thing I know. Knee to the face by Ham Borgar. Lifts up Dagon. Went for a chop, but a knee to the gut stops Ham Borgar to his tracks. And there we go again. Dagon, it seems happy to keep Ham Borgar on the outside. He does not want Ham Borgar getting in the ring. Maybe the plan for Dagon is to do as much damage on the outside as he can and then just hit him with his finisher in the ring and try to end it. Club and blows to the back. Double axe handle. 2 out of 3 falls, though, don't forget, in this match. So 1 fall won't do it. You need to get 2 falls and hope your opponent doesn't get 1 back, because then it goes to the 3rd fall. Dagon says it's over already. He's happy for Ham Borgar to stand up. He's pacing around in the ring. The deep one. He's waiting patiently, and he's waited patiently long enough. Goes out, but a straight left from Ham Borgar stops the deep one in his tracks. Ham Borgar takes Dagon down to the ground. He lifts up Dagon. Irish whip into the barricade. And now Ham Borgar in the ring. He squats down. I do not want to see that from the other side. And I'm sure the audience didn't either. But Ham Borgar, they seem, at this point, they're trying to fight quite fairly, it has to be said. For 2 monsters, they seem to be fighting fairly. They don't seem to want to hit each other when they're down on the ground. And they're letting each other get up. Unless they're going for count-out wins, which I really doubt. Irish whip by Dagon into the barricade. He gets back in to the ring. Dagon, he seems to be waiting for a count-out here, is he? I don't know. This is really interesting strategy here. Dagon was 100% waiting for a count-out there. He does not want to deal with the Hamburger Mutant, and it will count as a pinfall, so who would say he was stupid to do that? He's broke out of that one. That attempt at a headlock by the Hamburger Mutant. Knee to the chest. Grabs hold of him by the throat. What's he going for here? Big punch to the chest. Look at that. Just took him right off his feet. Double underhook locked in. Up over the top. There it is. The lung blower. Lung blower locked in. Into the deep sleep. Deep sleep has been hit. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. The deep sleep was hit. The Kamigoye knee. Goes to the back. He's just got that trap squeeze locked in. Trap squeeze locked in on the Hamburger Mutant. But the Hamburger Mutant is quickly out with a sweep of the leg. Stomp to the arm by Ham Borgar. Lifts up Dagon. Now takes him over to the ropes. Punches to the chest. Then he's biting him. He's biting him on the head. He's just hit him with the Defile and Bite. And then the Snapdragon Suplex. The Defile and Bite on the ropes. Dagon could be infected with all kinds of horrible diseases now. He spins him over for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 and a strong kick out by Dagon. But the Defile and Bite on the ropes. No DQ. Oh, he's got the Defiler, the Impregnator. The Impregnator is locked in. Dagon needs to fight out. The Impregnator is locked in by Ham Borgar, and he needs to fight out of this, or he'll lose the first fall, and he has done. The Impregnator was locked in right on the mouth of Dagon, but he was able to not tap out. Nobody's scored a fall yet in this one. It could be now, though. 1, 2. Kick out at 2, but not as strong this time. He just got the shoulder up, no kick out. Nice reversal there, jawbreaker, and then a clothesline takes down the Hamburger Mutant. And now Dagon is setting up for something. Grabs hold of him, lifts him up into the air. He could be going for it. It's the Abyssal Descent. Abyssal Descent has been hit. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. We still haven't had a fall in this. These monsters are going to go the distance. The crowd shout, fight forever. And they may quite literally fight forever. Hamburger Mutant picks him up. Snap Mia into a chop to the back. Then a kick to the front. He's working the arms here, Ham Borgar. Another stomp to the arm. Goes for a pin attempt. And he's using the ropes for leverage. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Dagon was able to fight out of that. He was using the ropes, Ham Borgar. The gentleman's code's gone. Knee to the face. Look at that. Beautiful knee by Dagon. Just slams the head to the floor. The gentleman's code has gone out the window now. Lifts up Dagon. Crossbody hold. Takes him over to the turnbuckle. Just bounces us back off it. If he keeps working on these arms of Dagon, this is a good strategy by Ham Borgar. He is trying to weaken Dagon as much as possibly can. He knows Dagon's strength is his grappling ability. It's not his speed. And he's not a high flyer. Irish whip into the corner. Chop to the chest and a punch, chop, punch, chop, punch. Takes Dagon to the floor. He's going for a pin. He rolls him over. 1, 2, 3. First pin goes to Ham Borgar. This match continues. Dagon's in trouble. Dagon is in big trouble because the first pin has gone to Ham Borgar and it could be a second pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Dagon. He knows his chances of entering that winning team are hanging on by a thread. Here. The trap squeeze locked in, but a rope break initiated there by the... oh, there it is again, the Impregnator. And I think Dagon could be in real trouble here. He could be in real trouble if he can't fight out. And he does tap. That's it. 2 falls to Ham Borgar. And Ham Borgar is a dominant winner, it has to be said, over the Deep One Dagon. Wow. Absolutely brutal. Ham Borgar looks like he is really giving himself a massive chance of becoming our first world champion. Dagon, he started off well. He hit his finisher, but he couldn't get the first pin. And I think that was what the problem was. The Impregnator is just such a dangerous move. Literally injecting hamburger meat and innards into the mouth of his victim. And he did that twice. Dagon's going to have his stomach pumped after this, because this disgusting mess has took him out. Dagon, though, will get a final opportunity to advance to the world title match, because next week we are getting a 4v4 match. The winners team versus the losers team. Winners team pick the stip, but the losers team do get a final chance to advance in a 4v4 elimination match, Survivor Series style. That's next week. But for this week, we are done, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long one. We've had some long matches tonight, but yeah, some great matches. We've had some really good ones tonight.